Jubo, welcome in. It's great to see you. Congratulations on your debut. I know it's been a couple days, but how's everything feeling now that you're maybe a little more settled into things? Who else we got? We got Epo Archive, the VOD channel. Gia, welcome in. On Streak, awesome. Keep it up. Appreciate the support. Welcome in, Ash. Good to see you. Also here for consecutive streams. I really appreciate that. Thank you for the star. Jubal, thank you for the star. It's been chill. Nice. Yeah, I think like debut was really nerve-wracking for me personally, but it was like not too bad like as I was doing it, and also like since then it just feels like, oh, I'm just streaming again. It's chill. But hope everyone's having a lovely evening wherever you might be. How's the audio? I know I ask this every time, but I want to make sure everything's good. And fingers crossed, there should be BGM. Is there a BGM? And is the BGM a good level? Is it too quiet, too loud? It's good. Perfect. Welcome in, Trixie. It's good to see you. Congrats on debut as well. Ashla's trying not to eat because I want to play Fall Guys with Gundy. Oh, are they doing like a community game night? That's really cool. I need to get on the game streams. We did our first gaming stream yesterday over on Twitch. Played some Yu-Gi-Oh. I have to get back in practice of like playing a game and streaming at the same time. It was really bad. It was like I'm genuinely pretty good at Yu-Gi-Oh. Like no cap. And that was maybe some of the worst gameplay I've ever put out, just because like I have to get back in like that multitasking mode of like, oh, I gotta keep track, is everything working, like I gotta, who's coming in, gotta respond to messages, and then like explain the card game because Yu-Gi-Oh is so confusing to begin with, and then also try to like actually like play strategically and properly and sequence everything. So it was hard. The event that's going on in Yu-Gi-Oh though, actually really boring. So tomorrow, since it's already on the schedule, we'll probably just do like ladder climb or something, or viewer duels even. We'll see. Or who knows, maybe I'll even change it last minute. The schedule's already out the window. Welcome in, Smug. Thank you for the star. Good to see you. Seeing you in some other streams the first time I'm able to join. Well, welcome. I appreciate you coming to support and being a shareholder. Jojo, thank you for the star. And Yoru, thank you for the star. Thank you for the hello, by the way. And Sarah, welcome on a streak and one of our tier 1 badge members. Super awesome. I really appreciate that. If you do earn the tier 1 fan badge, you can send me a Hayami, thank you for the glow stick. Let's go. Rocking out with the purple glow stick. I like all the glow stick colors. And like, I'm just like monotone or gray, shades of gray guy, right? Ooh, shades of gray. What? And so like I like all the colors, honestly. Like I think maybe the black one that Trixie just gifted is like the matching one, but they all look really good. Yeah, I can match you with the orange Jubal. Let's go. 1,000 stars already from Yoru. Nice. But yeah, fan badges. You get level 1 fan badge. By the end of the month, you can send me a script to read. It can be like just like a meme shitpost type thing. It could be an ASMR script, as long as it's not like horribly NSFW. And I can record it probably over the weekends and either post it if you're cool with it being posted publicly, or I can send it to you on Discord or something. So whatever works. But that's like a little incentive. And then if anyone gets to level 2, then we can talk about that when it happens. Give me a little more time to think about it. Welcome in, Chicken. Good to see you. Also on a streak. Let's go. Peen says, how much cringe are we allowed to make it? It can be as cringe as you want it to be. Just nothing that will get me canceled. That's like the general disclaimer when I put out these like call to action type things. Sort of like today, we're doing like a little question and answer session. Ask me anything. Anything that's not going to get me canceled is fine. It can be cringe. It can be your favorite like copy pasta. It can be, you know, like something like super like BFE or something. Whatever works for you. Just, you know, nothing that's going to get me thrown in the gulag. They're gonna send ooh 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 ooh. Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm physically like retching, even like trying to do the cutesy voice. I'll have to put my own spin on it, right? Sarah says they have to come up with a script idea. Yeah, I had one submission so far, which is gonna be like general like positive affirmation, general positive affirmations, and I'm gonna record that on Saturday, I think. I need to find out if they want it posted or not, though. Sending IPO the entire B-movie script? Oh, man. Yeah, we might have to put, like, a character count cap on it or something so we don't get, like, That's kind of funny, though. The B-movie would be really funny. I like the videos where it's, like, every time, like, a certain word is said or something gets sped up, like, by 2 times. I think there's like several B-movie versions of those. Lapine, yeah, definitely could be some Skibidi Toilet. I expect that. Gonna send me a V-Dreams fanfic. Oh yeah, those exist, by the way. I'm not gonna say go actively looking for them. You know, that's up to you. But you know, for those who may partake in some AO3 type action, there are multiple V-Dreams stories posted. So if you're into that, Malanky with the 2,000 stars, we're just rocking this. Yeah. Oh, that reminds me, we got to talk about the event. The first ever Irium US event has been announced. And this is where I was going to with the schedule getting thrown out the window. Originally, I had planned on having Saturday as an open day for maybe like a collab or a guerrilla stream. I think we're just going to be doing like streaming, like maybe even a longer stream, because we are doing a Thanksgiving event from the 22nd to the 27th. Every day that we like, there's going to be like a goal basically, and there's stars. So if you like mashing the little star button like you're doing right now, that's perfect, because I need as many star addicts as possible in every one of the streams. And I was already planning on streaming every day. We were going to do the Epothon next week because I'm on vacation. And so we're just going to tie that in with the event. Basically, I was originally going to start on Monday, but now we're just going to go Friday through all the way through next weekend, probably. Like a week from now. There's a goal every day, like a number of stars that you have to reach. And for each goal, you unlock a special holiday themed gift that people can give you. I don't know if they're permanent or not yet. But hopefully that'd be really cool. It'd be like a little achievement, like, oh, I got this rare gift that you can spam that was only available from this event. And the star level goal increases every day. The first few are like pretty attainable, you know, like 10,000 stars, 25,000 stars. You've probably seen, like, if people stream for like an hour or two, like they can hit some of those. And then the last one is like the last day before Thanksgiving is like 300,000 stars, like actually like pretty hard. So you'd have to be like getting on our alt accounts and like spamming the button. But that should be a lot of fun. There's also going to be a special Thanksgiving themed background available. So right now, you've probably seen a couple of the Irium app backgrounds. Like right now I've got the stars. We can change kind of like the opacity and the color to kind of customize it a little bit. But there's going to be a nice like table set with like a full Thanksgiving spread, all the typical holiday foods that you would see. You got your pumpkin pie, your turkey, your stuffing. It actually looks really cozy. So we'll get to rock that for a week too during the event. Let's scroll back and catch up. Thanks for the star. Thank you for supporting. Gia, thank you for the star. Nephili, thank you for joining. Thank you for being a shareholder and supporting. Malanky says, mash the star button. Yes, I love mashing the star button. It's like the perfect fidget toy. Even like subconsciously, I start doing it as soon as I join people's streams on my phone. Gifts go away after November. Yeah, I think that might be the case, but hopefully there'll be like something you can hold on to show like, hey, like I aced this event. That would be cool. Jojo, looking forward to the event. Me too. It's really good timing because I was already, like I said, planning on using some of the extra time that I had to do longer and more frequent streams next week. I've been doing shorter streams this week because there's just a lot of overlap between people. A lot of people are still debuting. Everyone's trying to get like their first streams under their belt, their debut 2.0s, get hours in for different commitments. So I've been trying to be both considerate of that and also Selfishly, I'm a VTuber fan. I want to go watch my friends, so I like, going to watch my friends. But next week, yeah, for the event and for this little Epothon, stream at least once a day, probably on some days multiple times a day on multiple platforms and longer in general. So look forward to that. Background music's so cute. Oh, thank you. This is actually from recently added to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. This is the Live Twin theme. For those who don't know, and you don't have to know about Yu-Gi-Oh! To appreciate this, there's like a theme, like a set of cards that work together that are based off of VTubers. There's like a little red one and a little blue one, and they're like they may be roommates that stream together. They're really cute. And like one of them has like the IKEA shark plushie and stuff. It's pretty legit. 6,000 stars from Gia. We're racking them up already. Welcome in, Necro. Thank you for the star. Good to see you. Get a stream while actively eating Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, you could. Irium does work in the background. You can minimize the app and then go like fire up Pokemon Pocket, and you'll have audio actually from both the game and the app. 7,000 stars, and welcome in, Subaru. Welcome, my senpai. I know we're the same class, but I feel like you just have stuff together, and that's like a very positive thing. So super kind, super sweet. If you haven't given Subaru a follow, as well as all the other V-Dreams members that are in chat, Jubil, Trixie, anyone else who's joined, so 8,000 stars. This, maybe this event's not going to be so hard. Maybe we're just going to ace this right out the gate. At least the early ones. The early ones are going to be good. When did I become your senpai? Hey, I just think you're cool, and you are very competent. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, accept a compliment. We'll earn them 1 million stars. I don't know if we'll get that many. I would have to I'm not saying like anyone try to like do anything real sketchy, like set up like an auto clicker or something, but like 1 million is crazy. That would actually be really difficult. 1 oak million, yes. Welcome in, Jay Newsdrop. Thank you for supporting the channel and being a shareholder. And 9,000 stars from Malanky. Malanky's claiming all of the star goals today. Time to tell Jean she has another rival as my co-high. Yes. Big fan of John as well. Yep, Stonks number go up. Star number go up for real. Welcome in, Kota. Good to see you. Appreciate the star. Kota had her debut yesterday, which is something, and has a stream immediately after this. So we're actually going to be probably raiding into Kota after about an hour or so. Like I said, probably like slightly shorter streams this week just because so many people are online. And then next week's going to be like the big crazy push for the event. But she's actually going to be eating dog food, so go check that out. 10,000 stars. Let's go. Yeah, no, it's been advertised. It's on Twitter. It's fine. This shouldn't be any news to anybody. It's not like I'm like leaking any secrets. This is going to be a dog food eating stream, so enjoy it. But today we are going to be trying to answer some questions similar to what I did pre-debut. I put out a Twitter thread of anything that you might want to ask Isaac Oakmont that you're curious about. As long as it's not going to get me thrown in the gulag, I will attempt to answer. So we're going to hop in the Twitter thread in a moment and check out what's there. If you haven't responded already, there's still time. We'll probably get through these fairly quick. But also, if you have any burning questions in the chat here on the Irium app, feel free to post them, and we'll get to those as well. So let's see what we got here. Give me a hot second here. I had the thread up, and then just out of like muscle memory, like I think I refreshed the browser, like, oh, I got to see what's new on the timeline, and then we lost it. So okay, Sarah has got a couple actually. Which I appreciate because, that's the whole point of the thread is to have questions. What's your favorite comfort movie? This is a good question. And I can think of multiple answers depending on the type of mood that I'm in. Um, if I wanted to just watch something really entertaining any time of the year, and I could watch it like as many times as possible and I would never get sick of it, I think it would probably be the extended version of the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Thank you for the congrats, I appreciate it. Thank you. Those movies are just like, they hold up so well. Perfectly done adaptations of the books. I think it's gonna take a while for like the effects to become dated. There is some CGI in those movies, but a lot of it's like practical effects and makeup. And so, you know, already probably more time than I would like to think about has passed since they released. Olge, literally turning to dust as we speak. But they still look fantastic, and they're just perfect. Like, it doesn't include everything that's in the books. You know, there are some things that people really like that are not there, but they're awesome. Definitely better than the Hobbit trilogy, but yeah, that's like my go-to in general. If I wanted, let's say, like a holiday themed movie, I really like Jingle All the Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's like my favorite like Christmas movie. Super funny. And I'm trying to think if there's like a go-to like shorter movie. Like if I wanted to like just like I had like a friend over or something, we wanted to like throw something on in the background. I might have to give that a little more thought though. Also from Sarah, who's your favorite wrestler? And welcome in. I'm DeGod. Thank you for joining. Good to see you. Thank you for the support for the stars. If you don't know already, I am a big wrestling fan, pro wrestling fan. You know, your WWE, your AEW, your New Japan Pro Wrestling. My favorite wrestler depends on the era. If we're talking like all time, regardless of whether they are active or not, my all-time favorite is Kurt Angle, the 1996 Summer Games in Atlanta gold medalist in amateur wrestling. One of the most talented, like, real athletes. Not that they're all real athletes, because like wrestling is like crazy intense. Like the amount of like conditioning needed to like put on like lengthy like 20, 30, 40 even minute matches like is insane. But there's only a few people in wrestling that have like that level of accomplishment in a non-scripted sport, and he is one of them. And he took to the business super fast, super funny. Like he could be like ultra serious, I'm just like an ass kicker, and he could also just be like a comedy wrestler, and he did both really well. I've met JBL in person. I have not actually. I don't know. I'm trying to think now of like wrestlers that I have met in person. I've met Bryan Danielson in person. Dan O'Brien in WWE, or Bryan Danielson on the Indies or in AEW. Favorite active wrestler? They're not actually like active at the moment because they're out with recovering from surgery, but is Kenny Omega from AEW, formerly from New Japan. He is a handsome gentleman. I am a fan. You know, I think that you know, they say that like your interest in people is a spectrum, and I would Kenny Omega. And he's also one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. Seems like a super cool guy, really into like video games and anime and stuff. He's a big nerd. And he's just has had some of the greatest like technical matches of all time. And then we got favorite band, last one from Sarah. I think The Killers. And I say that because they were like the first band that like kind of like got me into music, like listening to music. There was a time when I was like growing up where 15,000 stars, let's go. Thank you, I'm to God. I think like Brandon Flowers as a vocalist is really good. There was a time growing up where I was like you know, the quintessential like nerdy kid where like I'm just inside like playing video games all day or on the internet, and I didn't actually like listen. I didn't keep up with like, oh, there's this new album drop or something like or what's playing on the radio that everyone's listening to. And the Killers was the first band where like I actually started like paying attention to like here's their new releases. I'm gonna buy the actual album and play it at home and stuff. So they are a big one for me. It's really old school, but the Beatles actually, because my dad was a really big Beatles fan growing up and would like play their music all the time. And then do you like Foo Fighters also? And then we're gonna catch up with chat a little bit here. Subaru says, if you could be featured on a Vanguard card, how would you want to be portrayed? That's a good question. Card Fight Vanguard. We talked about this during the Yu-Gi-Oh stream yesterday. Not the most, not my favorite game from like a competitive standpoint, just because it's so RNG heavy, but I absolutely love the artwork in Vanguard. They are very good about crediting all of their artists. All the artwork is like full like edge to edge art on the card. It's not like a lot of games where like to get the really fancy full art you have to get like the super ultra mega rare version. Everything's full art basically, and it's all really high quality. I think I would want to be maybe like something from what did they call the new version of like Royal Paladins and Shadow Paladins, like Keter Sanctuary. Yeah, or like United Sanctuary it used to be called, but that's like your traditional like knights and dragons and stuff. Some of them have like holy or like faith-based powers, some of them have like shadow or like evil powers, and there's like combinations of both. So I think that like something like that, one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh archetypes, like old archetypes, is Lightsworn, which is really similar. They're like paladin kind of archetypes, so I think that's what I would go for. And welcome into the stream, Sage LaFlo, if I'm saying that correctly. Appreciate the support. Thank you for being a shareholder. We're doing a little question and answer session today. And Humi Now, thank you for joining. Thank you for the star. Make sure you check out Hayumi. Is it? How do you pronounce the last part of your name? Is it an is it an acronym or like NAO, or is it like now? Let me know if I'm getting it right. I get the same question all the time. Everyone's like, is it IPO? Is it EPO? How do you say EPO? If it is EPO, heal me now. Heal me now. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay. Nice. That's really cute, actually. I like that. I have played my share of like RPGs and like MMOs and stuff, so very, very cool. Yeah, you can say my name however you want. I had somebody in the Twitter thread actually like, hey, did you reveal your name is Isaac? And I'm like, yeah, actually. Yeah. That's the I in IPO is Isaac. How do you pronounce my name? It's technically IPO, like an acronym. It is initial public offering is like what it's referencing. That's not my actual name, but which is like a stock launch. Because I was part of the initial public offering for Irium here in the United States. So I thought that was cute. But the initials are Isaac, P, which has not been revealed. That was actually one of the questions. And Oakmont. Isaac, I think is a really cool guy's name. I was trying to think of like names that start with an I that like are good. Or that I liked personally, and so that's what I landed on. Oakmont is a reference to Stratton Oakmont, which is a famous like scam investment firm, which is what the movie The Wolf of Wall Street is based off of. This is a real thing that happened, though. Healer mains unite, yes. When I was getting into back into Overwatch, everyone was trying to get me playing again. I have been playing a lot of Mercy, so I've been living the healer main life. Jasmine, welcome in. Thank you for the star. Appreciate the support. Thank you for joining the stream. Yeah, it's Michael with a silent M. Everyone's noting these, by the way. Noting the Isaac lore. I love it. Welcome in, Dark. Good to see you. I don't know what the P stands for. We can try to go to that question. It was one of those things where like I thought it would be clever to like save it for like a big reveal at some point. Maybe we could like, you know, it's like a year, like a 1 year anniversary type stream, and it's like we're finally gonna reveal what the P stands for, and it'll be crazy. Because I don't know what it stands for. Chat. Wait, I got to do the lean-in thing. Chat. I don't know what the P stands for. I'm gonna be real with you right now. I don't know. I haven't thought of it yet. I love that you can do that, by the way. So if you got any good recommendations, we've got Pence, we've got P for placeholder, Perry the Platypus, Picard Games, P-Money, Princeton. Yeah, it could just be P. Pog, Patrick. I love it. Okay. We'll think of one eventually. There is no canon answer to this question. I'll allow you right now, chat, to form your own headcanons about what the P stands for. and until we find out, we'll be pushing P. We'll be pushing the positivity. Thank you for the 100th comment, Gia. Appreciate the support. Penny, because that's all you have. True. Thankfully, I have a few more. I have a few pennies. Prince for the inherited riches. Hey, it is not inherited. I worked really hard for what I have. 20,000 stars, Malenki. You're going crazy. Keep at it though. We need this level of star mashing effort for the Thanksgiving event. So when starting on the 22nd, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate it. That's very kind of you. Thank you. Isaac Positive Oakmont. I like it. Pastonks. Why are we pushing P? You never heard the song Pushing P? I would play it, but we're going to get copyright struck. Except there's no content ID here, and I probably shouldn't say that. I was thinking like, now that we have BGM working, I gotta put together like a little playlist of stuff that just sounds cool and isn't going to raise the ire of anyone from management. Like honestly, we could probably just open up Spotify right now and play like the top 20, and I don't think anyone would actually care. But I guess that would mess up the VOD though. So we'll do the BGM for today. And then maybe we can do unarchived streams, actually. Maybe next week when we're doing a lot of streams, we can do some unarchived streams. And maybe do like some really, really scuffed karaoke. I'm not a good singer. If you saw my karaoke posts during pre-debut, there's something. But I'll try though. I am willing to try. Oh, thank you for the follow, Arkari. Thank you. Chiyotamu, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yo, karaoke mentioned? Follow, mash the follow button. That's hilarious. Yeah, but maybe we'll do some unarchived streams. Thank you for the glow sticks. I really appreciate it. You give the gifts to the cool people. Not that I'm not cool, but you know, it means a lot. Oh, so many glow sticks. We got the glow stick combo. Let's go. Thank you. I'm going to be jamming out. You know, I don't actually own a pair of glow sticks right now. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you, Malenki. Thank you, Chio. Thank you, I'm to God. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Subaru. So many gifted glow sticks. Yeah, again, if you are gifted and you've reached that fan badge, I think we got just Sarah right now, but hit me up for a script. I'll read it. And I really appreciate all of the support. Back to the thread. I forgot what we were talking about. Hopefully I didn't like just completely drop a topic right in the middle. Oh, I have new notifications too. I have to like make sure nobody else responded. Okay, hang on. Did anyone respond late? It looks like they might have. Hold chat, hold. Trixie says me. Okay. I'm trying to get the page loaded. Twitter is not cooperating. Altaloon says, I think I actually remember, if you're in chat, you saying that like your name is often mispronounced. So please let me know if that is incorrect, because that's how I would read it. And I swear to God, I thought at some point you said like, oh, like everyone gets it wrong. So let me know if you're here. Thank you for the gifted glow stick, Akari. But they ask, have you ever spotted anything weird in someone's home? Oh no. Okay. Let me look at the participants list real quick. And make sure there isn't anyone here that I might know watching. Thank you for the 25,000 stars, Sarah. Yeah, no, Zuzu's house is actually a really good answer. And I have seen Zuzu's house. If you watched Zuzu Mizuchi's debut, one of my gen mates from V-Dreams, she likes to kidnap people and store them in the basement. And lives in a decrepit shack with like broken glass and nails and stuff on the floor. But it's fine because she's a cute little dragon and nothing bad is going to happen to you. So that is indeed something weird in a house. I have a few friends who I may have visited IRL that may have certain accessories for certain activities that maybe sometimes are left in places where they are visible to visitors. I think that that's like the anticipated answer to this question, but that is something that I have experienced. What's like a really weird thing? It's not really weird, but like one of my good friends going back some time ago had like a lot of hookah pipes. Like big fancy ornate ones you see in like the smoke shops. I don't know if I've had like anything like super weird, like no like a taxidermied animal or something crazy. Yeah, I don't know, not the craziest answer to that one, but definitely go check out Zuzu if you haven't. Not sketchy at all. I mean, hey, look, there's nothing wrong with that. Like you know. People do their thing, you know, behind closed doors. But you know, the thing is, it's they're missing the behind the closed doors part. Unless maybe they're trying to signal something. Who knows? Let's go back to get the thread refreshed here so I can see everybody. We read Sarah's. Trixie asks, if you had to pick an animal to be Komomo Mimi of, like, anime cat girls, what would you pick? Subaru says, good luck on the rest of your stream. Hippo gonna hop into Orpheus' stream for a bit. No problem. I appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate the support and the gifts. Thank you so much. And go support Subaru as well. Have you answered your question? I had to leave for a second. Yoru, I don't think we've read yours yet, so don't worry. What kind of animal would I be? Probably, this is super basic, but I would probably be a cat boy. Either a cat boy, because I really like cats. I think cat is the superior pet. I am a cat and a dog person. Like, both are totally fine. Sarah has to balance catching up with the VOD. No problem. Thank you for the support. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, big fan of cats. If you're not allergic, highly recommend. And like, they're just cozy, right? Welcome in, Palin. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the star, by the way. We're doing a little Ask Me Anything for all the folks that are joining maybe a little bit later. There was a Twitter thread where you could respond, and I would kind of give you some answers to whatever your questions might be, as long as they're not going to get me thrown in prison. But yeah, Catboy is the basic answer. If I wanted to pick like an animal form that maybe is a little less explored, I think I would do some type of bird, probably an owl. I think owls are like extremely cool from like a design standpoint, very wise, very quiet. They share a lot of traits that I think I would have. There are some very old owl VTubers that I'm a fan of that go way back. So I think that would be my pick. Paul says, meant to come in earlier, but had to go to the store, planning a small party, and they had Baja Blast. Yo, Baja Blast is a vibe. You don't always see it in stores, so like when you do get an opportunity to pick up some, it's worth grabbing some if you see it. All right, next one. This one is from Tabby, one of our founding streamers who actually debuted earlier today. So congratulations on debut if you're here. How do I make $1 million quickly, Gao? Well, Gao, honestly, investments is probably a good way if you're trying to make money quickly. People who do day trading, basically you're trying to literally place bets on the stock market, and it can become something closer to gambling versus making like smart long-term investments. Yes, let's go gambling. So I don't recommend doing that. Crypto can be more of a long-term investment. I do not participate in any crypto personally, despite my appearance and some of the things that I talk about in character. I don't buy any cryptocurrency, but it can be a good investment, and depending on geopolitical situations, sometimes it might even go up very quickly, like recently. Put money into Doge. Yeah, I mean, like if you had some Dogecoin like a couple of weeks ago, you might have made some bank. Just saying. Let's be financially responsible. I try to be financially responsible, and so I try not to gamble too much. The most gambling I do is like if I happen to be in a casino, like friends are going or something, or like maybe we're staying at a casino hotel. Oh dang it! I might play like penny slots or something just for fun. Kota asks, when is the Kuzuryo Kota and Isaac Oakmont fight? Well, do you have $10 million? And will we promise not to knock each other out? And you make me look really good. Nice, the BGM loot, perfect. We have avoided the scuff. Let's go. What would be I think you're still in chat, Coda. What would the terms of the fight be from your end? You let me know. I think that's important for whether or not I would accept the offer. As far as when, it's got to be like a big venue like Madison Square Garden, Las Vegas, like a Saturday night, like prime pay-per-view hours. Maybe like in the summer, everyone can like get hyped and do like a tailgate party. Like make it a whole event. That's all I'm saying. Thinks asks, what's a piece of media you always defend that most people think is mid? It could be a show, anime, game, book, etc. I gotta think about this one. Piece of media that you defend but most people think sucks. The thing that immediately came to mind was The Promised Neverland, but I'm not defending anything past season 1. Season 1 is really good though. Something that's mid. Oh, I got a good answer for this. Gundam Build Fighters. There's a lot of folks that watch and consume various Gundam media that only like the really serious war drama version of Gundam, where people are dying every 2 seconds, and there's a lot of political intrigue, a lot of backstabbing, a lot of gory violence. Build Fighters is basically a kids like tournament arc anime, where they literally like build like Gunpla, like model kits, and they have like a Yu-Gi-Oh-esque system where like they can play with their kits like in a tournament. It goes into like a virtual reality space, and they like fight with the Gunpla, and you're trying to become like the champion, sort of like Beyblade or something. And it's really fun. I think like the soundtrack is really good. It gets you really hype, even though it's clearly like a kid's show. And so that's actually like one of my favorite iterations of Gundam. Leori's mom, yes. The main character from the original Build Fighters, for some reason, his mom is very popular. And you can Google her and maybe try to discern why. Thank you for the star, Harmless Chicken. Appreciate the support. A square circle spit swapping. Hey, I get the reference, but given the opponent, we gotta tread carefully here, okay? But I do get the reference though. How much is your okay? This is Yoro's question. How much are your sunglasses, and can I have them? Well, I wear a pair of polarized Ray-Bans aviators. They are about $250. I also have a pair of Warby Parker blue light filtering glasses that are about the same price. They're like the transition lenses that go between like sunglasses and regular glasses. Why do you say bowl? What does that mean? You don't believe me? Bruh, come on. It's a pair of sunglasses. Mr. Bougie over here. Hey, I like nice things, okay? Live in a different tax bracket? Maybe. I can't speak for everybody, so. Yeah, second part of the question was, can you have them? No. No, you cannot have them. I'm actually quite fond of them. I drive a convertible, and so it's actually very important to have a pair of glasses handy, because you don't want to be the random person who gets like a piece of like grit thrown off the back of a truck like into your eyeball and like lose your eye or something. 30,000 stars, Malenki. You are rocking it today. Thank you so much for the support. All the clicking. Save some clicks for the Thanksgiving event, though. Can we borrow them on weekends? Maybe. New Fear Unlocked. Yeah, no, it's a real, like, if you drive with the top down without glasses on, like, you'll feel like little bits of like crud hit you in the face and stuff sometimes, and it's kind of scary. Like, I think you should be wearing some type of eye protection. There is a windshield in front of you, but treat it more like riding a motorcycle, just to be safe, I think. Micaiah asks, what's your favorite dessert? This is a good one. I have a lot of favorite desserts. I don't actually eat a lot of dessert anymore because I try to be somewhat conscious of what I'm intaking. But when I do treat myself, I think hot fudge sundae, definitely a big one. I know vanilla ice cream is really really basic, but I'm a big fan of just like vanilla ice cream, hot fudge with like a cherry on top. The maraschino cherry, old school. Melissa's going to be out of the country for Thanksgiving week, so I won't be watching the streams. Well, you know what? There's going to be VODs recorded. There probably will be some unarchived streams, as we talked about, but anything that we can archive that doesn't have like any potentially, material that we may not want in the VODs, we'll go ahead and throw those up on YouTube. And if you're not following YouTube, that is where we post all of the VODs, so check that out. Yeah, a rollover away from being isekai'd. Let's hope that doesn't happen. God says, catching up on the VODs. So thank you. The Twitch VOD from yesterday should be up very soon, probably later tonight. Favorite desserts, though. Hot fudge sundae, 1. Pumpkin pie, very topical, since that is the most difficult star reward for next week's event. But I'm a big fan of pumpkin pie. Pie in general, like key lime pie is really good. Apple pie is really good. Something like home baked. I'm the guy. Let's go with the tier 1 fan badge. Thank you. Appreciate the support. You get to send in a copy pasta or ASMR script or funny quote that you want me to read. Get that to me however you can get it to me. If you want, you don't have to. And I will try to record the submissions so far this coming weekend. But really appreciate the support. Sweet potato pie. Yes, there's so many good pies. And then I also like anything like with like a strong like citrus flavor, whether it be like a cake or an ice cream or something, but like stuff with like lemon or lime in it, I'm a big fan of. Have you had ketchup chips? I'm not sure. I don't know what that is specifically, to be honest. I don't mind chips. Tomato chips. I don't think I have, actually. Yeah, I don't think so. But congrats on the 200th comment. Let me refresh again, because I keep getting notifications, so I think there are last-minute submissions happening. Bear with me. Malenki says podcast recommendation. Ooh, okay. Let me think. The one that like immediately comes to mind is not going to be applicable to a lot of people is the thing. There is a former pro Yu-Gi-Oh player named Fraser Smith that does we're kind of similar IRL, like into like, you know, a little more into like being like fashionable and accessories and stuff, a little more upscale. But he does a really, really good podcast that's not just about Yu-Gi-Oh. There are Yu-Gi-Oh streams, like or episodes, I should say. But it's just kind of like nerd culture in general. He does a lot of reviews of like anime, or go back and watching like classic anime. Like recently he's done episodes on like Yu Hakusho, original Dragon Ball, and just like sort of talking about like, you know, how it was and rewatching it, how it feels today. Really good podcast though. It's called I Am Nerd. Letter M, Nerd. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, all the places you find podcasts. Also, they have a YouTube channel. They record a lot of stuff on there. I think the YouTube is more, you're going to see more of the Yu-Gi-Oh specific stuff. But like I said, like the actual podcast, now that I think about it, even though he is a Yu-Gi-Oh player and he does like Yu-Gi-Oh enters the conversation pretty frequently, maybe like 1 out of 5 episodes are actually about Yu-Gi-Oh. It's a lot. It's just kind of general nerd culture stuff. So worth checking out. I think there was some questions in the chat too, if I scroll back a little bit. Is pumpkin pie the same as sweet potato pie? No. Sweet potato pie, I mean, like, is like sweet potatoes, like, and I think those are called like different things regionally, like the, you know, the potatoes that are kind of like that, like the orangey color, but I really like those though, and that is really good, because pumpkin pie is made with pumpkins. Is tomato chips a Canada thing? And get them in Brooklyn Chinatown. I'll have to look for tomato chips. I have not tried those. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Yours says they got to go work on your art project. Good luck. Best of luck with the project. Hope you're able to get everything done in time. And thank you for joining. Thank you for the support. Appreciate you responding to the thread. Also, it helps with you know, getting some discussion topics going. You have to be a little conscious of time here because I know we're coming into our raid target streams in about 15 minutes or so. Just thinking about double checking to make sure we didn't have any other questions, and then what else we wanted to go over. Yeah, so look for event streams starting on Friday. I'm gonna have to redo the schedule a little bit because originally Friday was. We're still gonna do the Friday topic. I think we're gonna do me judging you. So it's gonna be kind of the opposite of what we did today. We're going to do sort of a reverse Q&A like Nyaru did during her debut. You're going to basically give me stuff in the chat like, hey, Isaac, what do you think about Made in Abyss? What do you think about Panic at the Disco? What do you think about Don? And I'll tell you what I think about it. And you're just going to have to take it as my opinion. And a lot of times my opinion's going to be the correct one. So that's going to be Friday's stream. You will be judged. But that is also the first day of the Irium Thanksgiving event. So we're going to be spamming stars like crazy. Hey, welcome in, Ming. It's good to see you. Thank you for the star. Thank you for the support and being a shareholder. Ming, possibly, you know, maybe somebody that you might see in the future at some undetermined point. So maybe drop him a follow. Little hint. We're wrapping up at some point soon, but we were just going over what the schedule is going to look like for next week. We are going to do our regularly scheduled stream on Friday, and then Saturday was originally going to be like a open day for maybe trying to organize like an impromptu collab or something. I do have to meet with management on Saturday, so I'll have to plan around that. But I do want to stream every day of the event, so that's going to be Epothon Day 1 is going to be Friday, all the way through until the following weekend. 35,000 stars, Malenki. You are killing it today. Also, thank you, Pelin, for the blue glow stick. Welcome. Really appreciate it. Honorable Chipmunk, thank you for the follow. And the glow stick combo from I'm to God. I love your username. Welcome in, Ken. Good to see you. Thank you for being a shareholder. But yeah, next week we gotta pick like a bunch of topics for like the different streams. And I think the Twitch streams, I'll probably do both Irium and Twitch on like a good number of the days. I need to pick a game to play though. And there have been games that like I really like that are like go-tos that I've played on like past streaming incarnations. Thank you for the star. Thank you, thank you, Senko. Saying I'm mixing up thank you and your name at the same time. Senko, thank you for the star. I appreciate it. Senki, I'm not even pronouncing it wrong, or correctly rather. Is it Senki? Is it Senki? Senko. It is Senko. Oh no, I'm getting so confused now. It's over. It's IP over. Bing says, Epo-chan, what's your favorite flavor of suit? If you, you know, I have been told by others who partake that suits have flavors to them. I mentioned before that I as far as like fragrances go, I wear Chanel Blue, which I am quite fond of. I don't know if that has like a flavor to it. Gia, let's go! Tier 1 fan badge, congratulations. If you want to send me some kind of script to read, just hit me up on Twitter, Discord. If you're in any of the same servers as I am, I know there's like an Irium fan cord, there's the advent server fan cord, or the official one that's still up, but it is going to get taken down eventually. Let me know. And let me know if you want it to be publicly posted or just sent to you, and I can do either. And we'll probably record some of those this weekend. But really appreciate the support. It means a lot. Thank you so much. Suits, flavors. I think coconut. Good flavor. Solid flavor, both for suits and foods in general. Thank you for joining Wills Above. We are wrapping up soon. Doing a little bit shorter one because we're going to raid into one of my friends. But I was letting everybody know again that starting from Friday all the way until the following Sunday after Thanksgiving, we're going to be doing longer streams, multiple streams a day. Do you plan on having a mascot? Good question. I think I had some like good ideas from like my V Dreams gen mates for like possible mascots. Like one of them was like a Clippy type character, but it's like a money clip basically. I think that would be really cute. Ming says hides the fact that he buys me suits specifically to munch on. Hey, I don't know that you want it to be known to everybody that you like to eat fabric. Like I don't know that that's like a healthy thing to do, but you know what, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. If you're into eating suits, you know, that's then be my guest, and I'm happy that I can help feed your addiction. But coconut, solid suit flavor. Yeah, the money clip is a pretty good idea. Please explain Clippy. Some people might not know. Oh no. Oh, Olge again. I'm literally dying, chat. I'm dying as we speak. Oh no. Chat, do you know what Clippy is? Have you used like an old Microsoft operating system? It's giving Fossil, yes. It's like a little bouncing mascot guy who looks like a paperclip, and he tells you how to like do your Excel. Yeah. If you do know what it is, I'm sorry, because that means that, you know what it means. Anyway, collecting spiders to munch on. Yeah, I think I will pass on the spiders. I apologize. But I appreciate the support all the same. So, thinks as they're aware, but it is before their time. Yeah, I think growing up, I had some computers in school and stuff that had Clippy on them. And it was annoying. It would pop up with like the suggestions, and a lot of moments where like you didn't necessarily want or need suggestions, and it was kind of hard to dismiss too. Like it was very intrusive. So not the biggest Clippy fan, but because he's sort of obnoxious, he's like the quintessential like unnecessarily obnoxious mascot character. It would be funny to do like a money Clippy. but they were already pouring a tall glass of spiders. I do get that reference as well. I love munching spiders. They, you know, Ming, at some point you're gonna have to do the thing where like that a lot of VTubers have done, such as like Hachima, like the spider eating. You gotta cook like like the tarantula that you can get that's like food grade safe or whatever. That might be something to look into. You can have some real spiders. Invasively helpful. Yes, that's a good way to describe it. Thank you for the glow stick, Ming. I really appreciate it. Let's go. Appreciate all the gifts today. Lots of glow sticks. I really thank you. Thank you so much. No mpreg. Hey, you get to pick the script. So if you want to send me an mpreg script, that's on you. And you know, I may or may not judge you for that. That is male pregnancy, which is a thing that some people enjoy. Eating spiders can be a healthy street food. I've heard that. I know there's a lot of places that serve like really like a lot of out there stuff like tarantulas, like the big centipedes and stuff. I don't know if I'd be able to do it just because like honestly I have like a little bit of aversion to like things with long legs that go fast. But I don't know. If I had enough drinks and I was like overseas and like that's the thing that they do there, yeah, maybe if there's like a sauce on it, like a regional sauce or something, maybe I'd check it out. I am willing to try a lot of things once, as long as it's not something where like the once might be the only time, as in like you don't make it through. Like I'm a little afraid to skydiving because like yeah, I'm willing to try anything once, but that might be the once. So. Do you get mpreg by holding hands? Yes, we'll leave it at that. Crickets are pretty good. I mean, I think I could stomach a cricket a little more easier than like a tarantula, because they're not like as big and hairy, I guess. I mean, ultimately, yeah. I mean, everything is just calories, right? It's fine. Like, I'm not a vegan. I can do a bug. It's like I like shrimp, I like lobster. Those are bugs. They're basically sea bugs. Yeah, thank you for the star, Kaisha. I really appreciate all the support, and I apologize if I am mispronouncing any of your names. It was kind of like what we were talking about with like the Yu-Gi-Oh stream yesterday. Like, it's really hard sometimes to like your brain gets miswired and like everything gets thrown off when you're trying to like focus on so many things. And it's been a while since I streamed regularly like this, so I'm like getting back in the swing of it. A lot of multitasking that needs to be done though, and like the signals between like the text on the screen and my brain as I'm like thinking about everything that's going on is like everything gets scrambled. It's crazy. You can never hold hands now. Yeah, you don't want to end up mpreg. Jesus. Thank you again to God for bringing up that wonderful topic into the stream. Shrimps are basically bugs. Yeah, isopods, I think some people eat those too overseas. That's like a really big bug, but I feel like that's tolerable though. I could do that. 40,000 stars that you stole from Malenki, man. But congrats, that's a big number. Thank you, Pelin. I don't think you want to be thanked. Yeah, I don't think so either. At least not for that one. So yeah, if you have any really good topic ideas for next week, something you want to see, definitely feel free to tag me either in the general fan tag, hashtag upwards trending, which again is a reference to the upwards trending graph, which is my Oshi mark, or you can even tag me directly on Twitter. I don't care. I'm not like super huge content creator man that's getting like 1 million notifications a day. So if you see something cool or you got a cool stream idea or something, just tag me. Or if you're in the Irium Advent server, you can tag me there. Or if you're in the Irium fan cord, you can tag me there. I've seen like some of our staff in the Irium fan cord, which is like on the one hand is a little weird, but on the other hand, their presence there is a little reassuring that like nobody's gonna be like super out of pocket. So I'm comfortable for the moment existing there. I don't know how active I'll be, but I had a lot of people ask about Discord for things like community games and stuff. Still thinking about it. If you saw Jean's debut, kind of along the same lines as her, like I think there's a lot of merit to Discord, but it does require a level of moderation and care, and it's also just extra noise if it's just there and nobody does anything with it. So we'll see. Welcome in, Lawnmower Girl. Thank you for supporting and joining the stream. Welcome in. Thank you for being a shareholder. We are about to end. I'm waiting for one of my friends to start their stream so we can raid into them. This is a little bit shorter again today because this is still Irium debut week. We are still in week 1. It probably feels like it's been like 2 or 3 weeks, but this is still less than a week since launch last Friday. Thank you for the follow and the star. I really appreciate it. Yeah, if there is a Discord again, at some point, I will be sure to let all of you know. I'll make an announcement. What's the art tag? You can use the general hashtag, upwards trending. That's fine for everything right now, just because there's not so much stuff that we need to separate it out, so it's easier to find things. Eventually, you know, if we 6 months, a year from now, if we blow up and everything's like crazy, we need then maybe we'll have a separate art tag, NSFW tag if we need something like that. Meme tag, all that stuff. But right now, everything can just go into the one. It's fine. But yeah, the freaky tag, yes. Freaky Isaac. I'm not trying to explode, but you know, maybe I want to blow up and act like I don't know nobody. Hopefully we'll keep growing the channel and keep getting new shareholders, and we get to share some good times with all of you. No pun intended. But yeah, I'm going to make an official Epothon / Thanksgiving Irium announcement, like event announcement, by the end of the day today. So look out for that on Twitter. And we're going to start our crazy big stream schedule starting on Friday. And it's going to be longer streams, multiple streams a day, multiple platforms. Just stream, because I am off of work and I want to spend time with you guys, and I think it'd be fun. Be a good way to get some new shareholders into the community as well, and get some more eyes on the Irium app. So we're gonna end it there. And what I would like for you to do is go and join Kuzuryo Kota's stream from Bon Live EN. If they haven't already gone live, they should be going live any moment. And they are going to be doing their debut 2.0. They debuted yesterday. Good friend of mine, and they are going to be eating dog food. So you know you want to watch VTuber eat dog food, right? Like, that's a classic. There isn't, unfortunately, a raid feature in Irium. That's something that a lot of us have requested. So hopefully that's something that's added. I know Japan does not have any raid culture the way that we do over in the States. And so it's not something that they've really asked for, but it's a big thing here, especially on Twitch. So I would like to see it. Thank you for the big heart. Really appreciate the support. Thank you. It is very Kotacore, yes. So what I want y'all to do, I'm going to end the stream, and y'all are going to scroll down from the top of the menu to refresh. You're going to join Kota's stream, and even if you don't plan on staying for the whole time, tell her that Isaac sent you, give her a follow, and I will see you all tomorrow on Twitch with another gaming stream, and then Epothon starting on Friday. And thank you for all the support today. Y'all have been wonderful. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.